It was a wonderful day. You know, I decided to do my errands on my bike. I love my bike. I love to get on it and just go. I'd go up into the mountains all by myself, from time to time. And as I was driving, someone plowed out of the parking lot that was just almost catty-cornered from the place. Then he took off. And he didn't see me. He plowed right into me. Lost my foot right there at the scene and left me flying for about 15 feet away. I landed, and they said I was conscious. I don't much remember the scene. Even with the gentleman he was insured, but he was very underinsured. I'm Barbara Cannon, and I live in Riverdale, Utah. I was in the hospital for 2.5 months. Right off the bat, the insurance started giving us trouble.
I couldn't take care of everything that was going on in our lives at that time, and I needed some help. And the best choice that I've made was to come to Siegfried Jensen for their help.
The gentleman that hit me had insurance, but he was still well underinsured. He was only insured for $300,000. My hospital bill alone was over $750,000. Everybody thinks the $100,000 that the state requires is okay. But what would have happened if he didn't have a little more insurance? And then what would have happened if we hadn't the umbrella plan? It doesn't cost a whole lot of money per month. $39 for what we got. $39 per month of what injuries I have took care of a lot of what I'm going to need and what I'm going to lose. I never thought in my entire life when we bought the umbrella policy it would be for me.
It's not going to be that much more on your bill, but it is for your protection.
Losing my leg and injuring my shoulder has changed my entire life. Changed my work, what I do, what I have fun doing. My husband built a beautiful ramp so that I can get in and out with a wheelchair. And also, it's easier to get up and down with my leg, with my prosthetic, with a ramp than it is for stairs. Losing my leg and learning to walk again. I remember that first step when I got my prosthetic. It was wonderful to be able to be up, standing on 2 legs. I am so thankful to be alive.
I was preparing myself that my wife was going to die. And the first 24, 48 hours was just, I needed all the help that I can get emotionally, whatever. But afterwards, when, she did make it and she was okay, just taking care of the kids, taking care of all the insurance and everyday life. Sometimes you have to get help, and that's when I called Mitch Jensen, and he came out and we talked about it, and didn't pressure me or say anything. He said if even encouraged me that I wanted to call other attorneys. That's fine, but he was very, very helpful and very understanding of my situation, and I felt he was there to help me. I felt an instant connection with him as a person, that he seemed to really care.